There is an old African proverb: the tallest tree was once a seed buried in darkness. Meet Alex, a young man with empty pockets but a heart full of dreams. He had no house, no car, no rich parents, no inheritance, no powerful connections. All he had was hope. But hope is something the world rarely respects. Whenever Alex visited his friends, they looked away. Whenever he visited his relatives, they treated him like he didn't matter. Some would whisper, "Here comes Alex again, empty-handed." Others would laugh, "Dreams don't pay bills." Every invitation slowly disappeared. No birthday calls, no family gatherings. No one checked on him. No one asked if he had eaten. Nothing. Until one lucky day, Alex made a little money helping someone deliver farm produce to the city. It wasn't much, but it was enough to buy drinks and food for his friends. Suddenly, everything changed. His phone would not stop ringing. My brother Alex, my good friend, my son. People who had forgotten his existence suddenly remembered his number. They smiled, they hugged him, they praised him, they laughed at his jokes. For a moment, Alex felt accepted. But the moment his money finished, their love disappeared again. The calls stopped, the visits ended, the smiles vanished. It was as if he had never existed. That pain cut deeper than hunger. Many nights, Alex cried himself to sleep. He stared at the ceiling and asked God, "Am I really worth nothing until I have something?" Then, one quiet evening, as the sun disappeared behind the hills, an old man in the village watched Alex sitting alone. He walked over, sat beside him, and softly said, "Never hate those who reject you. Sometimes they are the fire that melts iron into a sword." Those words stayed in Alex's heart. From that day, he stopped chasing people's approval. He started chasing purpose. With the little money he could save, he began buying bags of cassava, maize, and yams from local farmers. He cleaned them, stored them, packaged them, then sold them to market women, restaurants, and small shops for a tiny profit. The profit was small, very small, but Alex refused to waste it. He never rushed to look rich. He bought more crops, more sacks, more customers. Every single naira went back into the business. During the day, he traveled from village to village, meeting farmers, listening to their struggles, building trust, creating opportunities. At night, when others were drinking, playing games, or mocking people's dreams, Alex was reading books, learning about business, studying successful entrepreneurs, watching how companies grow, learning how to save, how to invest, how to negotiate, how to build a brand. Then he discovered something: money follows value. The more problems you solve, the more people are willing to pay you. That lesson changed everything. Days became months. Months became years. One small roadside store became a warehouse. The warehouse became a food processing factory. Soon, Alex wasn't just selling raw crops anymore. His company was producing packaged gari, cassava flour, corn flour, plantain flour, and other food products found in supermarkets, hotels, and markets across the country. Before long, buyers from neighboring African countries started placing orders. The same business people once laughed at had become a multi-million-dollar company, until one day Alex became one of the wealthiest men anyone had ever imagined. His success was so great, even his enemies were speechless. Now, the same people who once ignored him waited outside his office. Some came asking for jobs. Some came to borrow money. Some came hoping for business partnerships. Others even claimed, "We always knew you would make it." Alex simply smiled, not because they deserve his kindness, but because he finally understood. If they had accepted him when he had nothing, he might have become comfortable. He might have settled for an ordinary life. Their rejection forced him to grow. Their mockery built his discipline. Their jealousy sharpened his focus. Their betrayal pushed him towards his purpose. Without knowing it, his enemies had become the greatest blessing of his life. One afternoon, a young man asked him, "Sir, what is the secret behind your success?" Alex smiled, looked toward the sky, and quietly replied, "The people who love me made me happy, but the people who rejected me made me unstoppable." Then he added, "Never waste your pain. Sometimes the people trying to break you are unknowingly building the person God created you to become." And that is why there is another African proverb: "The stone thrown at the fruit tree only proves it carries something worth having." So remember, not everyone who walks away from you is destroying your future. Some people are unknowingly pushing you toward it, because sometimes the greatest blessings do not come wrapped in love. They come disguised as enemies, and that is the blessing from enemies.